God bless you, Facebook and YouTube. I just wanted to talk to you today about the power. Well, I wanted to talk to you about distractions. And the distractions I want to talk to you, I'm going to give a name. I'm going to call it people distractions. Distractions look like people. Many times our problem in life about the reason we haven't overcome at the highest, haven't triumphed at the highest levels is because we keep our eyes so attached to other individuals that many times we don't ever focus on that which would benefit us. And I'm not talking to you about being self-centered or being selfish or just someone that only cares about himself and ignores the plight of the world. But there is a time, there is a space that you will need to sit and consider what's best for you. There's a time and a space for study. There's a time and a space for evaluations. There's a time and a space for a meditation. Folks, if you're so caught up with keeping up with the next man and the next woman, that's going to put you in an awful position, a burdensome position in your trek towards success. Look, folks, it's not that easy. It's going to be difficult anyway. But if your mind's not focused, if your attention isn't on what it should be, you lose a lot of battles. The enemy, many times, to keep you from purpose, doesn't have to come and attack your home, attack your car, and attack everything else. He accomplishes so much by distraction. You know, folks, you get caught up with the he say, she say. You get caught up with the I heard, or you even get caught up with the they say. And then you go around and you try to interpret the laugh, the giggle. Something could have been funny, but you think they're talking about you. You hear the whispers, you think they're talking about you. Folks, you got to make a solemn commitment to self that I'm going to take my fate, my mindset, and my general upkeep out of the hands of other people, and I'm going to not allow these people to be distractions. And I'm not saying that at times you don't have to pay attention to an opponent, but the enemy wins so many battles just by keeping you so distracted. That's why people are taking pills, because he's got your mind going in 50 different directions at one time. He's got you looking at the folks at church. He's got you watching the folks at work. He's got you watching the neighbors. You stop watching the neighbors, you're thinking about your classmates. You think about your classmates. You think about cousin Bootsy. And you watch Bootsy and her chilling at the private school. And you've got your mind so fragmented that you lose the battle just because your mind doesn't get centered. Just because your mind is tossed to and fro with not only every wind and doctrine, but with all the drama in the world. Folks, you can't be a giant killer when your mind's all over the place. You can't be a giant killer when your fate, you can't even think about your fate, to think about your processes, to think about your purposes, to think about the things that God has put in you. And you're so busy watching the next man, comparing yourself to the next folks, looking at the neighbors get a new car, the neighbors get a new dog, you want to get a new dog, they get a new cat, you want to get a new cat too. And folks, look, that all those things, when people become distractions, when you wake up every morning not to live for yourself, not to live for God, but you get all immersed into pleasing folks, satisfying folks, attempting to win the approval of others, you have been distracted severely. And folks, look, your best self will need your mental acumen, your mental game to be spot on. Your best self would demand that your attention not be robbed by the frivolous things that other people may do. Your best self will depend on you not being moved by the whims of whimsical people. So every now and then, folks, this is an edict for you. This is a moment of truth. This is a time for you to consider that I don't have any more time to deal with the distractions called people. Be blessed. Have an awesome day.